And they're about 3 feet away here. And that par putt will drop. And starting today's round off at even par.
So if you guys are
And now
interested
the
in watching me
second
do
hole
the
tee off.
playthroughs of both Hitman games, let me know.
Going with the 4 iron here.
That's way long. Oh no, it's not. It's off, but it's... We're fine.
And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. And that one goes in for the bird. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8 iron. And this one's about 6 feet away. Solid putt. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Well, I definitely didn't see that going into the rough, that's for sure. And that lie will be much more easy than the last one. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. And from that length, that is just fine work. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one.
Ooh, that was really nasty swing.
And he's probably going to like that. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. And here's a 3 iron. And he's on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, I thought that one was gonna be in. And for the par. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one drops for the birdie. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And setting up for the par 3 hole.
I'd actually rather be long with this one.
This one's looking a bit long, folks. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Just too much club. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard and setting up for the par 5 hole. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And I think he's going to like that. From here, about 105 yards.
Well, that's way off.
And that is not bound for the dance floor. It seems to me the wind might have gotten a hold of that approach shot. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And on to the 9th hole. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 9 iron. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. And this putt is for par. And a decent little putt there. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And on this shot, he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water. I'm just waiting to see if he'll re-hit or take the drop. From here, about 21 feet. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And even though he had a bit of a rough time with that one, he is still in the top spot. And about 190 yards to the pin. Going with the 6 iron. And he's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
And of course it wasn't.
And I kind of wish I was right on that one, but that shot actually ended up in the rough. this one's a close call. This could be in the rough. This putt's for birdie. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt drops on in for par. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how. Going with the 3 iron.
Wow. Oh, I'm getting a lot of really nasty swings at the moment.
Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think.
Should be fun.
And this putt to save par. And the putt will drop. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From here, about 190 yards. And this is a 4 iron. This one's heading for the green.
And bye-bye ball.
And I don't know why I didn't see that coming. It ended up. This one's about 20 feet away. And right into the cup. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now setting up for the par 4. And I think he's going to like that. And this next shot is set up above the hole. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Too much club, I think. And this to save par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And setting up on the 16th tee. This one's looking pretty good so far. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this putt is for birdie. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up on the par 3. And going with the 6-iron.
Crap. Your bunker will be nice.
That's just poor luck on that approach. And this is to save par. And that one's right in the cup. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 18th hole. Oh, unfortunate. He's ended up in the water. And this next putt for a final round score of 70. And this one for bogey. And this next putt for a 72 final round score. Oh, that was so close. And this for the triple. Ooh, I thought that was going to go.
And you talk about one hole destroying your whole
This
game.
next putt for a final round score of 74. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one will drop. And tied for 9th place is where he ends up on the leaderboard as his event comes to an end. And folks, that's all she wrote. Hello and welcome to One and All. My name is John McCarthy, and I couldn't be happier that you chose to join us for this event here on the TGC Network. This is the final round of the final event of the season. Can't wait to see what happens here, folks. Let's go down there now and pick up on the action. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From 225 yards. And I think that's the hybrid. And he will like that. About 13 feet away. For the birdie. And starting the round with a birdie. And now let's move to the second hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And from 165 yards out. Looks like a 7-iron. And about 19 feet to the cup. Right into the cup. Very, very nicely done. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the third hole tee off. and about 185 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6-iron. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. And just not enough club on that one. This one's about 6 feet away. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 4th hole. This is the 3-iron, I believe. And with that, he's on the green. And about 6 feet to go here. For the birdie. And today, currently sitting at 3 under par. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today.
Ah, that's gone.
And nothing wrong with that shot. And I think he will like that. Well, you'll probably like that. From 18 feet. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't see that every day. We are on the green, off the tee on a par 4. Oh, that was close. And this for the birdie. And that putt drops. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And this shot's looking promising. Okay, about 140 yards to go. And here's an 8-iron. And I think he will be happy with that. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, so far so good for this one. From 250 yards out. He's got to be pleased with that. And this for the birdie.
And a nice little bird.
And he's gonna stick to first place after that one. Okay, and on to the 9th. I think he'll like that. And this one's for birdie.
Nowhere near enough.
Oh, and the long putt almost drops. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And let's see what the 10th has in store. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 220 yards away. That looks like the hybrid. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. Oh my goodness. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
That looks like bunker to me.
Well, unfortunately, that ended up in the sand. Just a great shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie is quite possible. This shot is looking too good. And that one will drop for birdie. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this next shot goes. Out of the rough.
Oh. Yeah, stuffed.
And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And that eagle putt will drop. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. All right, and let's see what happens on the 13th hole here.
And we will watch that nice 73-footer again.
And just about to tee off on this par 3. And here's the 6 iron. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And about 5 feet from the cup. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this putt is for par.
And a little bit cocky on my part.
And after that hole, currently sitting at 9 under par. And teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From here, about 230 to the pin. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. From 22 feet out. Ooh, and that was very close. It just didn't drop. And for the par. And that one will drop. And after that one, he's still in first place. And next up is a par 4, folks. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And this putt is for birdie. Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. All right, and currently sitting at 10 under after that one. This is not looking good. Now let's see what happens here from the sand trap. "15 feet away here. Oh.
And we are.
This one's about 3 feet from the cup.
Oh no, par.
And the par putt drops. And he has made several birdies today. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And here's a 3-iron. And about 17 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Now let's see what happens here. Setting up above the hole. Going with the 3-iron.
bloody marvelous.
And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. And that putt will drop for birdie. And ladies and gentlemen, he will be the winner here today. The event has come to an end, and wow, he's got to just be so proud of himself. We're glad to see it. And that is it for me here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.